Hi guys, welcome to another week of Gluten-Free Friday flavors. I feel bad that it is the weekend. We missed Friday. Things just happen. And so I didn't want to not post. I want to do it weekly. So here you go. Plus this was a really tasty one. It was a good excuse to make it. This is one that I grew up with. It's called Lemon Lush Dessert. If you like lemon, you're gonna love this. It's similar to like a lemon pie tasting, but I think it's even better. I guess that's just me. And I've changed it to be gluten-free from the original recipe. And then I also, you'll see, my husband, I on accident used a cream cheese and lemon instant pudding. And it was mainly because I didn't have 2 lemon instant puddings and my husband loved it. So we decided we're gonna stick with that. So you'll notice that it takes a minute to prep. It's mainly the part that takes the longest is the part you have to bake, the crust. And then from there, it's pretty simple, pretty quick. And for summertime, it's awesome because it's very refreshing. So I hope you enjoy. My link is below to head to the blog to get the direct recipe, but just find an excuse to make a dessert tonight, gluten-free. Thanks. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time. First thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and then you're going to start with the process of the bottom layer. So you get a cup of gluten-free flour. I use cup for cup, and I've got my summer flamingo bowl out. And you're gonna go in with walnuts. Do a 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. And some people prefer different nuts, but I've just found walnuts are my favorite. And then you will get a softened stick of butter. So 1 entire stick of butter. And after that is softened, pour that in, and then you just begin to mix and mix. It takes a little bit to get it really blended. And it should look something like this. And then you will lightly spray your 9x13 pan and just start putting in that mixture. And you'll see I start to do it with a spoon. I end up doing it with my hands to just get it all evened out. And cook it for about 15 minutes. And then let it sit and cool down. So now you're going to start working on the topping. So I set out Philadelphia cream cheese. Make sure that it is softened. And put 1 block of cream cheese in. You can see I'm struggling to get that open for a minute. And then you'll go in with 1 cup of powdered sugar. And you're going to blend this together as good as you can. I would honestly recommend using beaters for this. I just did not do that this time, but get it light and fluffy. Elbow grease in there to get it light and fluffy. Then add 1 cup of whipped cream and fold that in. So just a few things to add. I really like the Philadelphia cream cheese. I think that just helps just with like flavor. And when I do the cream cheese and the powder, the mixture, I would suggest using a beater. You'll get it quicker. My kids were sleeping, so I just did it by hand. But pretty much as soon as, there's my oven going off, as soon as you can tell that texture, that fluffy texture, then you know that it's done. So just a few tips. Thanks. I want to give you a tip real quick. First of all, there's my dishes for the day. But I used to have like all these different bowls out for this dessert. And I learned, you know what, this bowl right here, see, that I did the crust in, just rinse that out, do the pudding mixture. And then you're not doing a million dishes because you know what? I'd rather not. I'd rather not add more dishes. So just a quick tip. Okay, I just realized I said something a little bit wrong earlier. Imagine that. Oh, can I shut my cupboard? Sorry. Okay, so with the puddings, remember first of all that they're instant. See, instant, make sure you see that. So I'm gonna do 1 lemon, and I said cheesecake, I didn't mean cheesecake, I meant vanilla. And I'm gonna do half of this one because it's a big one, right? So instead of 2 boxes, a lot of people do 2 boxes of the lemon, we do 1 lemon box, 1 small vanilla box, but I'm halving this. If I've confused you,
please go to my link for the blog for the recipe, because that will explain it all that much better. Hopefully I cleared it up though.
Okay, so now you're going to start on your pudding layers. You'll have one package of instant vanilla pudding you'll pour in, and another package of instant lemon pudding that you'll pour in. You can see my babies definitely want to try it. 2 2/3 cup of milk, and then you're going to mix it until you get it combined well so it's smooth and chilled over. Obviously looks like Jell-O. Then you're going to start with your layers. So your crust has cooled. You'll do the cream cheese layer and then your pudding layer, spreading it all over. And then to top it off, after you've spread it all over, you're going to get your whipped cream that you used earlier and use whatever's left and put that over. If you have time to sprinkle walnuts on top, you can. You don't have to. And then you'll cover it and let it chill for at least an hour, and that just makes it hold everything together that much better. And you're done. It's delicious.
And to give you something else to make along with this, you've got the dessert. So there's a few recipe ideas for dinner that are gluten-free that you can go on my YouTube to find some good dinner recipes to go along with dessert. So hopefully you enjoy that. Bye.